Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Alana here, and the Cyrus family has officially taken over the Kardashian Jenner clan for messiest family of the season. There's so much happening with the Cyrus family right now. There's a lot to talk about, such as Billy Ray calling his daughter Miley Cyrus a devil and a skank, cursing out his ex-wife Tish Cyrus and saying she makes Lindsay Lohan's mom look like Mother Teresa, siblings choosing sides, relationships being exposed, and so much more. Yeah, you're gonna want to get comfortable. Remember to like and subscribe and tell us your thoughts down below. Follow us on our social media, shop our merch if you want to support us, and without further ado, let's start. The Cyrus family tree. The Cyrus family tree consists of Tish Cyrus and Billy Ray Cyrus. Together they have 3 biological children, Miley, Noah, and Brayson Cyrus. Tish also has 2 kids from previous relationships named Brandy and Trace Cyrus, who Billy adopted when he married Tish. Billy also has a kid from a previous relationship named Cody Cyrus. What happened? On April 6, 2022, Tish Cyrus files for divorce from Billy Ray. They both sent out a joint statement to People magazine saying, "It is after 30 years, 5 amazing children, and a lifetime of memories that we have decided to go our separate ways. Not with sadness, but with love in our heart. We have grown up together, raised a family we can be so proud of, and it is now time to create our own paths." The statement also says how they will always be a family and look forward to shared experiences as friends and parents. While the statement tries to draw out a happy picture for the media and general public, apparently not all was well behind closed doors. 2 years after the divorce in February 2024, Tish and Brandy were on the Call Her Daddy podcast where Tish opened up about her marriage to Billy Ray and said that she experienced disrespect in every form regarding their marriage. Tish also goes on to say that she only experienced real love watching her parents because they never disrespected one another. Tish also said that she wanted to leave Billy Ray a long time ago but was scared of being alone, especially after having him there in her life for 30 years. While she said that she should have left a long time ago, she wasn't sure if that would have been the right decision overall at the time. When it comes to differences between her marriage to Billy Ray and Prison Break star Dominic Purcell, Tish says, "Disrespect just lays it out in so many ways. I didn't even know until I had a new relationship where there was so much respect, how much disrespect there was in my marriage before. Honestly, on both our parts." Going back to 2022, after the couple divorced, Noah calls Billy Ray her hero after they teamed up for a new song for her album in September. The song was titled Noah Stand Still for her debut album The Hardest Part. The song was inspired after Noah visited her father's home in Nashville, where she began recovery from a Xanax addiction. There, Billy Ray reminded Noah to feel the earth underneath her feet, get grounded with nature, and stand still. Following the song's release, Billy Ray shared a photo of the cover art on social media, saying he was proud of Noah. Noah commented saying that he was her hero and inspiration. In November 2022, Billy gets engaged to Firerose, a woman he met on the set of Hannah Montana. There was a lot of controversy with Firerose and Billy Ray because of their 28-year age gap and the fact that they had originally met on Disney, which is a children's network. That made people question if Billy Ray was faithful to Tish, and when did his relationship with Firerose actually start? Was it in 2022, or was it back in the late 2000s? Many people also assume that Firerose would have been Miley's age if he met her on the set of Hannah Montana, and while she was older than Miley when they first met, she was only around 21 years old, and Billy Ray was around 49 years old. According to Billy Ray, their relationship turned into a romance after they finished working on a song together around the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021. Billy Ray and Firerose collaborated on the song New Day. A source tells People magazine, "Most thought nothing other than music would come out of it. However, about a year later, an anonymous source disclosed to People that the two were romantically involved and had been for quite some time." Billy's team issued out a quick statement saying that he got with Firerose after the relationship was over with Tish. This was before Tish officially filed for divorce. A year after, when the divorce is confirmed in April 2022, the Cyrus kids go on an unfollowing spree, blocking and soft-blocking each other as they start to pick sides. The relationship caused a lot of tension between Billy Ray and his family. It was reported that Miley had a strained relationship with her dad after his engagement to Firerose and split from her mom. It seems as if Noah took her dad's side because here she is posing with both Firerose and Billy Ray. This is where cheating rumors start to appear, as Billy had known Firerose for years and allegedly always kept in contact with her. When he first met her, he told her that she had star potential, and I'm sure Firerose was hoping to keep her connection with Billy in hopes of becoming a star. Here's where things take a twist. The Cyrus family is now divided, with Team Billy Ray being Noah and Brayson Cyrus, and Team Tish being Miley, Brandy, and Trace Cyrus. To add fuel to the fire after this situation, Miley started to be seen with her half-brother Cody Cyrus, who for years had been said to not engage too much with the family because of his dad Billy Ray not quite paying him much attention. Miley gives an interview for Disney Plus for her new era Endless Summer Vacation, which apparently the era for that album got ruined because of the family drama she was dealing with, but anyways, she gave the interview, and in there she cried when talking about Noah and her new song titled 1,000 Miles, one she initially wrote about her little sister years ago. Miley has always loved and supported Noah through the years, so she was probably heartbroken over their huge family fight. In the meantime, Tish starts to date Dominic Purcell and they start planning their wedding. They get married on August 19, 2023, and this is where things start to heat up. Tish and Dominic got married in a small Malibu ceremony which took place in Miley's backyard. Only 3 of Tish's children out of the 5 were there: Miley, Brandy, and Trace. Miley and her siblings served as bridesmaids, and Miley walked her mother down the aisle. Noah and Brayson did not go to the wedding and made sure to make that very clear by posting pictures during the wedding of them hanging out and going to Walmart. Noah wanted to make it very clear that she did not have a real reason to skip out on the wedding by posting her and her brother at Walmart and in a cafe where she was wearing a Billy Ray t-shirt. Months later, it was reported that Tish had made sure Noah wasn't invited and even went out of her way to hire extra security because she didn't want Noah crashing the wedding and making a huge scene. But we'll get to that later. Noah posts a photo of her and Brayson from 2012, and Trace, who was silent up until this moment, combated Noah's shady post with a post of his own showing Miley, Brandy, and himself when they were kids with their mom. On August 24th, Miley made a rare comment about her dad in her Hulu special for Endless Summer Vacation, where she talks about how their relationship to fame differed throughout their lives. Miley said that her dad grew up the opposite of her. While she was always made to feel like a star, having been both emotionally and financially stable, her dad had to work his way to fame. So him feeling loved by a big audience impacted him much more emotionally than it ever could her. When he feels special and important, it heals a childhood wound for him, while for her, she had everything she needed from a very young age. Following the rollout of Flowers being released on Miley's ex-husband Liam Hemsworth's birthday, she also released Used to Be Young on August 25th, which is Billy Ray's birthday. A few days later on August 28th, Trace did a Q&A on his Instagram story where he admitted that he thinks he would have been much more successful if he wasn't a part of a famous family because that automatically opened up room for people to judge and discredit his work. On October 10, 2023, Billy Ray marries Firerose. On February 4th, 2024, Miley wins her first ever Grammy and keeps her dad out of her acceptance speech. This was huge because all throughout Miley's career, her dad was always there. She did Hannah Montana with him, she made music with him, she joined him on stage, they walked red carpets together, she became successful with his help, and after finally winning her first Grammy, I just won my first Grammy! Miley not putting him in her speech was definitely her way of making a statement.
I want to thank everyone that's standing on this stage right now. My mommy, my sister, my love, my main gays, because look how good I look. Thank you all so much. I don't think I forgot anyone.
February 7th, 2024, Tish opens up about her divorce from Billy Ray on the Call Her Daddy podcast, which I mentioned earlier in this video. On February 29th, 2024, a source told People that Noah had been loyal to her dad following her parents' divorce, citing, "Noah is very loyal to Billy Ray. She and Billy Ray have always had a really close relationship." Now, for the plot twist. Turns out, Noah and Tish's strained relationship is due to the fact that Noah was originally seeing Dominic Purcell before he got with her mom. On March 1st, 2024, a source tells People magazine that Noah was casually seeing Dominic first before he got with Tish. The source said Noah and Dominic were seeing each other in a friends with benefits way on and off. They stopped seeing each other and then Tish started something up. The source added that Tish knew he had been seeing Noah. Although Noah and Dominic stopped seeing each other when his relationship with Tish started, the source claimed that Tish never gave Noah the chance to talk about all of this before they got married.
Can I be honest though? I'm a little freaked out.
Also, Noah is 24 years old and Dominic is 54 years old. So when was this supposed relationship taking place, and why would an early 20-something want to be involved with a 50-something-year-old man? This entire situation is extremely bizarre. Tish claims she and Dominic got together after he DM'd her in 2016 on Instagram. Tish never saw the message and a year later realized she was blocked from his Instagram. Tish was already familiar with Dominic because she loved the show Prison Break, and in 2021, a friend of hers asked who would she rather be with if she could pick, and she said Dominic Purcell. So her friend encouraged her to DM him, and when she did, she realized that he unblocked her because the message went through. They started DMing back and forth about a job opportunity where Tish wanted to create a show for him through a production deal with NBC Universal Television and Streaming in 2021. He knew that she was only trying to start a conversation with him and said, "Oh, it's on." And apparently on their first date, they went to lunch and made out for hours. He told her he loved her the next day and she said it back. And that's the backstory of how they started seeing each other. Turns out Miley had no idea of her mom and sister's shared interests. On March 3rd, a source tells people that Miley had no idea about the drama surrounding Noah and Tish. Miley didn't know about the drama with Dominic, and when she found out, she confronted her mom about it. The source said that Miley thinks it's a strange situation but loves her mom and wants her to be happy. This was the same statement Miley made about Firerose and Billy, where the source said that while Miley isn't close to them, she wishes her father the best. After that, Tish liked a tweet featuring the lyrics of Miley's unreleased song, where she sings about how her dad never knew how to say he was proud of her. On April 8th, 2024, Noah and Brayson added fuel to the fire when they started liking Liam Hemsworth's posts on Instagram. By this time, they hadn't liked a single Miley post on Instagram in over 2 years, or even comment on her Grammy win. On May 13, 2024, Noah posted a photo on her Instagram story for her mom's 57th birthday. Noah shared a throwback photo with the caption, "Happy birthday, Mom." After 7 months of marriage, Billy Ray files for divorce from Firerose on May 22nd. The court documents cite irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct as reason for divorce. And Billy Ray was also seeking an annulment on the grounds of fraud. Billy claims that Firerose had been misleading him since day one, while she claims he dipped when she was scheduled to have a mastectomy. In newly obtained legal documents, Billy claimed that Firerose lied to him about her actual legal maiden name. He said that she claimed her last name was Hodges, however she reported she had a completely different legal surname from a previous marriage. Billy says he became suspicious about Firerose when he realized she had a different surname. He claims his attorneys tracked down her previous divorce in California, and all in all that ruined their marriage because Billy felt betrayed and lied to. Billy is also blaming Firerose of isolating him from his family and ruining his relationship with them, specifically one daughter, whom he does not name, but we all know it's Miley Cyrus, who he tried to publicly reconcile with after filing for divorce. Billy's attempt at mending his relationship with Miley came on June 7th, with him recalling one of his best memories with Miley being at the CMA Fest. He also goes on to talk about how proud he is of her and how she learned early on to love and appreciate the fans who made everything possible. After sandwiching random Miley appreciation in the middle of his issues with Firerose, the divorce drama between the two continued, as Firerose says that Billy Ray bailed on their marriage and left her one day before she was set to have a preventable double mastectomy, a procedure she claims her doctor said is necessary, and Firerose thought that Billy would pay for it, but now because of the divorce, she's in a financial situation. Billy Ray's lawyers responded back, saying her accusations are especially confusing and suspicious in its veracity since she begged Mr. Cyrus to forgive her and take her back only 2 days after he filed his pleadings to dissolve his marriage, and they came with proof of Firerose's handwritten note and text to Billy that she sent him after the divorce filing, writing, "I am so sorry," and that she misses him more than she could possibly explain. It is so messy and just keeps getting messier. People already called out Firerose for wanting to use the Cyrus name to make a name for herself. It doesn't take a genius to know that that might have been a possibility. People were also quick to say Billy Ray deserves to feel used and disregarded, as he wasn't the best to many other people in his life. On June 12th, Miley opens up about her parents on My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman. When asked on the special if her father is her personal hero, Miley responded saying,
I mean, honestly, my mom is my hero. And my father, I'm grateful for first his genes. My dad has great hair, and I got
sweet frozen niblets.
However, she notes that she has a lot of love for her father, noting that both parents contributed to her career and can't be weighed on the same scale.
Without my dad, I know, I mean, not just literally I wouldn't be sitting in this chair, I wouldn't exist, but I would not, who I am as a person, it wouldn't exist.
When asked who from her siblings made the trip with her to move to LA to be part of Hannah Montana, Miley struggled to recall which sibling came with her, joking that while she inherited great hair from her dad, she also inherited narcissism and was only focused on herself and not her family. A few weeks later, on July 24th, the plot thickens as new text messages and audio were leaked of Billy Ray insulting Tish, Firerose, and Miley. Billy Ray was in a heated conversation with ex-wife Firerose, where he is heard talking down to her, yelling at her, and calling her names.
This is about you being a selfish. I don't think you're real smart. I've changed my damn mind on that. What you are is a selfish. No. I'll tell you what, that's what you are. You're a selfish. I'm not savvy.
He's equally dismissive of Tish, whom he disregards by never referring to her by name, and instead calls her
impregnated by 2 different men and had those 2 children before she met Billy Ray.
In the text messages that were leaked, he also says that she makes Lindsay Lohan's mother look like Mother Teresa. This comes after Firerose accused Billy Ray of extreme verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse in documents filed on June 14th. In response to the audio leak, his attorneys responded back saying, Mr. Cyrus previously admitted in a court filing that he had been very vocally frustrated and angry with Mrs. Hodges during their 7-month marriage as he began to uncover more and more of Mrs. Hodges' true motives for marrying him. If you recall, Billy claimed that Firerose lied to him about her true identity and was just using him for fame. He also blames her for ruining his relationship with his family, specifically Miley, but people believe now there's more to the story since he's heard on tape insulting both Tish and Miley. Billy Ray bizarrely speaks of himself in the third person before turning his attention to his daughter Miley and saying,
And everyone knows devil's a snake.
In leaked text messages, Billy Ray is seen dissing Tish on the podcast Call Her Daddy, writing, it's in her own words, she's a liar, a whore, and a cheat. Good lord. Billy responded to the audio leaks with this post on Instagram where he pretty much shifts all blame to Firerose, saying she lied about everything and was trying to take over his career and that he was at his wit's end. He finishes his statement with, see you in court. This is a wild developing story, but so far this is the completed update on the Cyrus family drama. It's honestly so crazy, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. To follow up with celebrity updates that we post in real time, make sure to check us out on TikTok, as we will be continuing to update you guys on this story. I hope this recap helped you guys understand everything that went down. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, follow us on our social media, tell us which part you thought was the craziest in this whole thing. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.